What's up, everybody? Jay Leone back here today with another review for you guys. Today we're going to be looking at something I was supposed to take a look at a couple weeks ago, and it just got past me and, like always, fell on the wayside. And we are going to do the giveaway before I forget, because last week I was going to do it, and then I completely forgot to do it. So we're going to do a giveaway at the end of this video, so if you don't want to watch me ramble, fast forward to the end and we'll do the giveaway. But until then, we're actually going to do a review of a rebuildable dripping atomizer clone, of course. And the clone we're looking at today is the Mephisto RDA.
You're the next one and I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stop, no! I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Stop, cause you're the next one and I'm gonna kill you. Don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stop, no! I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring.
So the Mephisto RDA clone is what we're looking at. Let's start with where I bought it from. I bought it from 88evape.com, the same place I bought the vanilla clone from. Great prices. I just discovered them recently, probably about a month ago. I've checked them out all the time. They got a lot of cool stuff on their website, and shipping is great from them. So they got my business for now, at least. There's always new vendors popping up and whatnot, but yes, 88evape.com. I believe I paid $20 for this, but from checking the website right now, which I got pulled up, it's $16.99. So that is a very good price on this clone. For what you're getting, it's very, very good. I'm just going to ramble off some specs for the people that want to hear specs on it. It's a 22mm rebuildable dripper. It's made of stainless steel, Cyclops air hole. It's saying 5mm in size full open. So, meaning it's a 5mm hole equivalent. Excuse me. Airflow control for single and dual coils. And you got 3mm pull holes. 3mm pull holes. We'll take a look at that later, and you'll see how big these holes are if you haven't seen them already. Welded negative pull post and a 4mm deep juice well. This is all the specs from their website, of course. So I'm just telling you what I see here. Yes, that's what I see here. So those are your specs. As far as the atomizer itself, I just love the look of it. Let me put autofocus is off. Why is it off? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Just love the look. We're gonna get close up on this. So you're gonna be able to really see the look on it. It's got kind of squared off edges on the airflow control here, so it makes adjusting the airflow very easy, not slidey. You can easily grip it and turn it to your desired airflow. Very simple. It's not too tight, not too loose. As far as the top cap goes, it's a little loose, could be tighter, but I've had a lot worse than that. The Zenith clone that I reviewed a while back. I love that atomizer, use it daily, but the top cap is just too loose. This is just working great. I got a twisted 24 gauge coil in here, a single coil, which you'll get to take a look at in a second here when we go up close. Yeah, that's about it. Let's go up close. Let's get that stuff out of the way, and then we'll talk a little more about it. Alright, so here we are up close and personal with the Mephisto clone. As you can see, I chose to get the copper ring on here, and it does come with a drip tip. In my opinion, drip tip is just ordinary and rather long. It's actually, let me get the drip tip out of here. It's very close to being the size, actually. Yeah, it is the size of the dripper, so it's rather long for this dripper. But I don't have any other ones that look good on it, so I've just been using it. Yeah, Mephisto logo right there. You can see it says Mephisto or Mephisto. I'm calling it the Mephisto. It's a deep engraving on there. It's not etched in. You could actually fill it, so it is pretty deep in there. And then to see the rest of it, you're going to have your Delrin insulator here, which is going to prevent the mouthpiece or drip tip from getting too hot, which is right here. You can see that. I've heard some people saying on their clones they've had this actual piece fall out. Not on mine. I haven't had that issue. So then you're going to take off the top here, which, as far as O-rings go, this isn't the worst, nor the best. It's not as loose as my Zenith is. That's by far the loosest O-ring I have, but yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty decent. So you take that off, and we'll get to the build section in a minute here. And like I said, you just got Mephisto there, and you got your airflow cutouts, and you have actually 3 cutouts. This airflow control ring actually is held on by an O-ring, so you just pull that out, and you can see here that O-ring. The O-ring is fine; it doesn't spin freely or anything, so that airflow control is on there pretty good with this O-ring. I actually like the way this airflow controls up. It's not too tight, not too stiff. You can kind of turn it and adjust it on the fly. So you will have, there's your dome cap there. It's a large cap, so it's not a reduced chamber or anything. It's rather large, and you have 2 airflow slots. One right there, and then one going all the way through. So you can see there's the 2 there. So you have 2 on this, and then on the airflow control rings where you're gonna have the other ones. You got the son of a bitch. You have the airflow control hole there. You have another one here, and then you have one more over here. So you have 2 that are across from each other. Let's see through there. There you go. Those 2. Those are for dual coil, and then if you spin it, you'll have this one here, which is a single coil. It does not go all the way through. And I've been using it in single coil mode, and it's just been working great. The airflow, there are these slits, so I don't know what size that would be, but the single airflow mode, or single coil mode, it's a little bit tight for my desire of lung hitting, especially on a dripper, but not overall too bad. Here's the deck. Flatheads, so it makes it easy for adjusting and whatnot. And I have a twisted 24 gauge coil in here, and it's reading, I'm not sure, I'll find out in a minute what it's reading, but I'm actually going to re-wick it so I can actually show you, well, you can actually kind of see it right here, but I'm going to re-wick it on camera anyways. These massive posts here, so you can put in anything. That's why I went to Twisted 24. I want to see how much wire I can get in there. And Twisted 24, it vapes great, but it doesn't take up all that surface area of these holes. There's a better shot of what they actually look like. Let's see if I could clean this up a bit. There you go. Look at how big those holes are. That's what this stripper is known for. Crazy builds. You could definitely do a Clapton coil, some crazy builds in here. That's what this atomizer is for. People that want to try stuff, crazy builds. You could put some simple 28 gauge wire in there, but I mean, you got the big holes, might as well try something. I could probably have gone with Twisted 22 duals in here and still had plenty of room in these holes. I think all drippers should have holes that size, in my opinion. I'm gonna grab some cotton here and we'll re-wick this real quick. Alright, so I took out the old cotton here. You can actually see, zoom in a bit here, what this coil kind of looks like. She's firing rather well. This is on my IPv2, which I just did the review for. She glows rather nicely. Beautiful. So got her nice and firing. It's actually reading 0.3 ohms on the glary screen. Yeah, 0.3 ohms on the IPv2 right now. I've been using it on the copper vanilla just because I like the look with the copper and they just look right. So I've actually been using my Zenith, which has been making its home on here. Let's try to do this on camera. Quite easy because it's a honking coil. And this is just regular cotton. I haven't got any of the fancy cottons in. Everybody's talking about that Joe Kendo cotton pads or whatever the hell they're called. There's that rayon and whatnot. I've been rather happy with just regular old cotton, so that's what I've been using. And of course I use too much cotton like always. Let me just peel some of this back. There we go. Yeah, so I haven't used any of that stuff yet. Saw Phil's review on all the different wicking things, but Cotton works fine. I haven't had any complaints, so that's what we're using. Alright. Cotton's in there. Let me see if I can focus a little better here. There we go. Cotton's in there. Just gonna trim some of this. You got rather a deep well on here too. I didn't really mention that, but it's a decent sized well. Whoa, too close. Back her up. Yeah, so you got a rather decent well in there for jamming some cotton. I've enjoyed building on this dripper. It's been rather nice. What the hell? I don't have a flathead. I'll be right back. Alright, so we got her all wicked up, and let me turn her around. And she is, let me turn her on, and she is firing just like a dream. Vapors are happening. Boom. Love this coil, that's why I did not want to remove it. But then all you got to do is put your top cap on, which is rather easy. You find your single coil hole, since you're using it in single coil mode. Just line those two up. Boom. And you can actually adjust it very easily here. Just twist. Not easily, like it moves on its own. It won't move on its own. It's stiff enough. But just, and I keep mine wide open, especially in single coil mode, because I feel like it's a little, just a little tight. And actually, let me juice it up just a little bit more before we get going. So we gotta have some vapes. Alright, and we'll line up our coil. Boom. Our ugly drip tip on. Boom. And, God, I am horrible today. And there she is on the IPv2. Let's go up top and we'll talk more about it. So, you saw it up close, and it's massive post holes, which is what it's known for. I'm not sure what the original goes for. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pricey. Let me pull it off here, because there's a few things actually I forgot to mention in the close-up, which I always do. I always forget some of the important things. On the bottom, which you're not going to probably be able to see unless I focus, and juice is going to leak outside my hole. Oh, there we go. It says El Diablo, the serial number 0476. So it's serialized as El Diablo. I believe El Diablo is the maker of this. And it's got welded posts. So you can see the two weld points of those posts right there. And then also the 510 connection here, it protrudes a little much. You can actually adjust it with no issue whatsoever. Let's get some focus on that pin there. There you go. You can see it's protruding quite a bit. That's the tightest it will go. You can loosen it up if you want it farther out, which I don't understand why you would, but it does adjust. So I did not mention that in the close-up. And my one big gripe with this atomizer is it's a leaker. Yes, all rebuildables are leakers, but this one, in a sense, more than others. I think it's maybe a bad batch or a bad unit that I received, which, it happens when you're paying 16 bucks for these or 20 bucks for these clones. Quality control is always an issue. But on the bottom where those weld posts are, down there, I'm getting juice that actually comes out. Very small amounts, but over time, like when I have it on top of here, I already got juice on here. It'll actually leak all around the top cap of my vanilla clone. So that's my one gripe with it, is if you do fill it up, normally, like a normal dripper, you drip a bunch in there and have a little bed of juice, it will leak out that bottom slowly, but it does happen, and I'm telling you it happens. Now, hopefully it's not happening to you other people who have purchased this. Mine, it's happening, so I'm just letting you know that it's happening on mine. Otherwise, it's a really good dripper. For 17 bucks is what they're selling it for. It's a real good dripper. Dual coils, single coils, massive 3mm holes in those posts. Make crazy builds if you're into doing all kinds of what's some of those coils? Oh my god, Clapton coils, using smaller bigger gauge wire, so 22 gauge or 20 gauge wire, and twisting it, or try twisting it, or whatever other builds are out there nowadays. Yeah, it makes it very easy for building. It's even good for a beginner because it's just easy. Insert the wire, you got tons of room, flathead screws on top, and you're good. I love building this thing. It's a breeze. Like I said, airflow on single coil is a little tight. The flavor is really good. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing, you know, it's on the par with the Zenith and everything. I haven't gotten any of those flavor chasing eddies that I'm hearing a lot about. Gonna look into that. And also, I forgot to show the packaging. Not really much to show. Just a little black box. Doesn't say anything on it really. And you do get spares with this. I forgot to mention this. An empty bag. There are spares in here. Yeah. So yeah, you get spares. You actually get a coil already assembled on some silica there. O-rings. You get another little O-ring here. This might be for the drip tip. Yeah, that's for a drip tip, and this is for the dripper itself. Silica and yeah, a pre-built coil in there. So do get your spares. And you know what? I'm gonna put this on my. I love how it looks on the vanilla, but let's put it on the IPv2. I've also noticed something else I'd like to mention is the rings. I believe you can get different colored rings from their website. Let me check really quick. Yeah, you can get them in black, copper, gold, or stainless steel. This is the copper ring that I chose right here. Because I have a copper mod to put it on, so that's why I chose copper. But the copper on here must have some type of coating around it, because it does not patina whatsoever. It stays nice and shiny, so if you like your copper stuff to stay shiny, this is a plus. If you like patina, you might have to give it an acetone bath to get that coating around it. Oh man, I'm really fucking burpy today. So yeah, it's reading 0.3 ohms. I got it at 40 watts in the IPv2. Let's take a couple toots. Needs more juice. Look what has happened to the, remember I was doing a review on these not so long ago? Thumbs down on the bottles. The bottle, actually, the dripper portion has detached from the cap. So yeah, it just ripped right off. Moon Mountain Vapor, Maximum VG line. I love the juice, but yeah, that sucks that happened to the bottle because it's just a mess every time I want to use it now. But let's put some more of this juice on there. Juice is stellar nonetheless, but you can put tons of juice on here. With that 4 millimeter well on there, it's great. By the way, the IPv2 still working well. I saw Phil's video finally. Yeah, a lot of negatives actually. I was surprised to see that because I'm having none of those problems, which I understand. It's different, depends on quality control. So yeah, vape's like a dream. Not much I could say. For 17 bucks, you can't go wrong with that. Oh my god. Vaping the hell out of this room. But let's get on to, well, first of all, I do recommend this. It is 17 bucks again. And yeah, the drip tip's ugly. It leaks from the bottom a little bit. Maybe that's just mine. Others who have bought it, let me know, because I'm kind of curious to see if that's just an issue with all of them or just mine. But anyways, let's get on to the giveaway. This giveaway is going to go on for 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks. Hold on. Let me get my stuff straight here. Today's the 21st. We're going to give it to the 30th. So August the 30th. So actually, we're going to give, I always do this. We're going to give it to August the 29th at midnight. As soon as it hits the 30th, so 11:59, the 29th p.m., it is over. It is over. And I will pick a winner on Saturday. I will email you on Saturday, and then it's Sunday, and it is my anniversary that weekend, so you probably won't hear from me right away. I will get to you by Monday and have it shipped out that following business day. So the contest will, or the giveaway will go to 11:59 p.m. August 29th, 2014. And what are we giving away? Zenith, the Zenith V2 clone. I'm giving away 2. One person is getting 2 because, yes, I don't want to pay 2 different shippings for these. So somebody is just going to get 2 of them. So keep them both. Keep, one different flavors. Give one to a friend. Do whatever you will with it. Somebody's going to get 2 of these brand new in a box. The only thing is with one of them, they're all wrapped still and whatnot. One of them, you're not going to get an Allen key because I have one that's had no Allen key in it, but the other one will have an Allen key. So you'll get 1 Allen key and 2 atomizers. So hopefully that won't be a problem. It is free. So the Allen keys are very inexpensive. Harbor Freight, they're $1 to $2. So that's what we're giving away. To enter the giveaway, you must A, be subscribed. Of course, you must be subscribed. B, just leave a comment below with something that says enter me in the giveaway. And somewhere in that comment, just put enter me in the giveaway. You could say something nice if you'd like. You could talk to me if you'd like. Of course, comments are always appreciated. Yeah, and that's how you're going to enter. That's it. You got to August 29th, 11:59 p.m., and then the winner will be chosen that following Monday because I'm going away for a honeymoon that Saturday. Actually, I'm leaving. So, I'm going honeymoon. Anniversary. It's been a year since I've been married already, yes. So, yeah, that's what you're going to do to enter a giveaway. Congratulations. Good luck to everybody. I've lost my mind today. I need to go get some relaxation and a drink. And that was the Mephisto review. The Mephisto review. The Mephisto review. Wow, I'm out of it. Okay, the Mephisto review. And also, you must be a resident or live in the United States of America because shipping across to Canada or overseas or wherever is just too expensive on my end. So you must be in the U.S. to enter this contest and to win. If you're not, then we'll pick another person. So that is it, guys. As always, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe below. And until next time, live well and vape on.
Not bringing nothing inside you. Stop